Hello, my name is Persuasive, and this is my persuasive speech on CS and having school next semester in person. Now, COVID-19 has struck many people and even America by surprise. Schools have, in 2020, schools have been struck the most because it has had a drastic change from in person to almost every student in America having to have to do online school. Now, since many states do not have in person school, many students and teachers have been resorted to do online school for the very first time, maybe even in their lives. The purpose of this persuasive speech is for you to agree with my side or opinion. My opinion or the side I'm taking is to have in-person school next semester because it benefits students and teachers more. The very first reason to have in-person school over online is many people learn better face to face. I could say it's because I went to school all 12 years, kindergarten to 12th grade. I did all those years learning face to face in the classroom, so I'm pretty credible for this. And this is my first semester learning online since I'm in college and I had to do all online because of COVID. Um, so the very first evidence I have for you is this article stated you have a greater chance of completing your course successfully by doing it in a classroom situation. Completion rate of a teacher-led classroom is 5 times as higher than in that of an online classroom. Now, this just shows that you have a better education learning in a classroom. There's less distractions, and you have to follow rules, all that. Now, one example I have of online of being a distraction is many students or kids use their phones next to them or have them next to them. While I was in high school, if you had a phone next to you or out, it was usually taken away because my school was very strict with that. I could say I'm pretty guilty of having my phone next to me while being in an online lecture. So the second reason is many students' mental health are being affected negatively. So for a reason for this is this online article stated distance learning has been disastrous. So distance learning has disastrous social and emotional consequences for students. In person, in person school offers students better education and help with topics. Also, many students can also come together and help each other with assignments or on essays. In the article, it stated students have been becoming more depressed and having higher levels of anxiety. I believe this is resulted because of the lack of understanding topics and the lonely learning environments in online. You have to sit in your room by yourself on the computer, just listening to the teacher talk. And most of the time, you're muted in the classroom, so you can't even speak with the teacher or students. While in person, you can talk with students, interact. It's usually hands-on learning, etc. Also, many students feel safe or have more comfort being at school and learn better that way. I was one of those students in high school. Now, the third reason to have in-person school next semester is because online school does not help with communication skills. Now, communication skills are a very important tool college students need, not only for the degree or profession, but also because it helps with interviews or like when traveling the world. Now, communication is very important. They even have a class for communications 101 I'm taking right now. Now, it's very important because for me, I'm taking communications 101 because it helps me with my nursing degree. Now I can help people like maybe being a lawyer, nurse, etc. Like, communication is a very important thing because we're humans, we're very social creatures. And then in this article, it stated, for students looking to become successful outside the classroom in any career that requires verbal communication skills, this can be considered a drawback. And it is talking about online school because, like I said previously, many students might are muted in the classroom and you can't speak, and I pretty much see that as like a bad thing to do since kids are learning also not only in college but kids are learning from kindergarten to 12th grade. Like they can't speak in the classroom. Some can become more shy and all that and not help them in the future. In conclusion, I believe in-person school has more benefits for students than online does. Students learn better face to face. Students will feel more comfortable in school. Students will develop um, students will develop more communication skills. Overall, students overall the benefits of in person outweighs the pros of online. and it is a better option to give students the best and most efficient education we can offer. So teachers can offer the best communication, the best education, and students can learn the best education, which will help them. So it's a win-win situation for in person. As a result of better education, more students become successful in life. And that is the end of my speech. Thank you very much.